All right, so we were just finishing up that rock project, and Get showed up to dig the hole for the power pole that we were going to put in tomorrow. And he asked us if we could do whatever we needed to do and be back there by 2:30. He was going to call and have the pole delivered, and want to know if we could get to town and get the supplies. So we're going to start an electrical project today. He's got the hole dug. He's calling to get the pole delivered. We're running to the supply store here in Kunhan to get wire, insulators, mounters, wire ties, whatever we need. So we're on our way to the store right now to get the supplies, and we will be back at the
no rain today.
Forecasted no rain today or tomorrow, so we're trying to get it done. But we'll be back at the property in less than an hour because the pole's going to be there in an hour. We got to pay for it when it arrives. So. Okay, so we were in the village waiting for a call for them to get here and plant this pole by the pond back there. But they didn't call. They called after it was already in the ground, so we didn't get a video of it, but we got our pole back there by the pond. And now they're going back through and fixing all these ones that were whoppy-jawed from last spring. That's that one right there that was like way leaning in the video earlier this year, but they got it straightened out. They're actually digging out around the post and pouring rock in there. So that should resolve that issue. And I mean, I didn't care if they're a little leaning, but that one looked like it was falling over. But yeah, that's the new pole right there. So we got his supplies from town. We got everything out here, so he's ready to go to town, so to speak. This rock is good up into that corner. That corner is really loose because the gravel's too thick. I wanted that tractor guy to pack it down a little bit, but I don't know. He's standing there, but his tractor's gone. Look at all the white birds in that tree up there. You can see the tracks in the gravel there from all the motorbikes. It's very loose gravel. The rest of this is pretty good. He's got the wire strung out. Looks like he started tying already. Basically, you just got to put the two insulators with the holder up there, tie in the two wires with a couple clamps, go down the other end, put the holders up, pull them, and he'll be done. Okay, so it's about 4:30 right now. I had to run Pit to town because Mom has to eat at 5 o'clock every single day or she starts having a panic attack. So Pit had to go to town. I ran her in there. We are back on the job site. He is planning to finish this up. He's already got the two insulators tied to the wire there. So he tied the wire to the insulators down here, and now he just puts the insulators in there and drops the pin through it. And he'll do the other wire same way. Maybe. There we go. And he puts a pin through that, keeper pin. So then he just strips the end of the two wires he just hung. He'll bare a couple spots in the line coming in, and he's got these little clamps that I bought him that he'll just clamp them to those other bare wires and then tape them up. He does have a come along out here somewhere that he uses to pull it tight. And if we're still here when he does that, we'll video that too. So this is actually the box that he put on that pole last spring. But if you remember, I took that box off and put a 100 amps shutoff on there and took the 60 out because I want to leave that there. So I still have the 60 amp shutoff here in the box from the 100 amp that I put in last spring. So we'll just use that 60 in that box right here to terminate this project. $2,800 for the pole, $150 to put it in. They charged $100 last year, but it might be just because I only bought one pole. And I have to send two guys in a truck out here to put it in, but still, you can't beat that. I was going to go with a 6-meter pole, but figured if I ever wanted to do anything more down there, I might as well have all the poles looking the same. So our property actually goes back to where you can see that stand of rice, that break in the rice. That's our property line. It's a quiet night, but man, it's humid. It's beautiful out here though. Rice fields. You see the little rice huts sticking up around the area. Looks like some of the white birds are left in the tree over there. Most of them left. Next project after this is going to be probably the sala. Don't fall yet. What do you think of that ladder, guys? It's so hot and humid out here, my glasses are fogging up on the inside. Yeah, so now he's going to tape around them, which is what I thought he would do. But I have seen videos where they do not tape them, but I don't know why you wouldn't tape them. One of these days I'm going to come out and just walk around, pick up all the trash everybody threw out here over the last 6 months. So the builder we've been talking to, 338, had been sending us all kinds of messages this afternoon. And in fact, I got 36 of them from him, but I haven't been able to look at them. A, because we've been busy with this project and the rock project, and B, it's all in Thai, so I can only look at them on my laptop where I can get them translated easily. But when we get done here, we'll get back to the house and we will go through these and see what's going on with the house. So I had to jump back onto this. Hilarious. They were just finishing up there. I looked up there. He's got the top rung of the ladder between the two wires. So he's probably going to have to unhook it from the insulator, then pull that line all the way back through the ladder, then put it back up there. But if you look, he's got the two lines with the rung of the ladder right between them. I don't think he understood what I told him earlier. You might have to undo that bottom one and rewire it. But hey, something like that's happened to all of us at least once, right? It's pretty funny. Yeah, he's unwrapping it up there now. He's gonna loosen it up, pull it off, reroute it around the ladder. We're gonna wrap this up. We'll kind of show you the finished product on some other video later on. But I'm not gonna stick around here till dark. Right, so we got a couple follow-up subjects today. I want to talk about the road, the electric, the wall, and the cassava in the well. Right now, we are walking down the street through the village. There's supposed to be a wall down here somewhere that someone recently had built, and we're supposed to find out who did the job on it. Now, she said it was just past the, I thought she said orange house. I don't know if that's orange or pink. This wall looks fairly new. So I'm going to assume this is it. I guess it doesn't look too bad. If you painted it, I don't think you'd see the blocks in it. I guess it ain't very smooth though. Keep walking because there's a pink house down here too. I thought she said go past Sabai's, and this is Sabai's. This is Sabai's house right here. So maybe. Yeah, silly dogs. That one looks mean too. I don't know. That looks fairly new, but I don't think that's what she's talking about. I don't know. That's all I see. Always like this street for these flowers. You got them growing along both sides of the street down through here. That must be that first wall we looked at. I don't see any other new walls down here. The pole's about had it. So I'm not sure which wall it was. I'm assuming it's that first one we looked at. But yeah, I can't say I'm impressed, but I can't say it's the worst job I've ever seen either. I mean, if you look at some of this shit here. The well. I didn't really want to do much with that well until two things happened. First, until we got power in. And second, they got the cassava out of the field. Well, we now have the power tied in with the PEA, which is a Provincial Electric Association or authority or something. But anyhow, we have power to the property. We've got the second pole in. We got power to that pole. So now we're good to go with the sala. We're good to go with the well. The only setback was the cassava. Well, out at the pond this morning, out at the pond this morning, we saw they were starting to take the cassava out. So that property where the house is going to go should be cleared here any minute. Hope I'm not getting lost here. Thought I knew my way through here. Oh, I think I got to go over here. Cows, chickens. I'll find my way through here somehow. So I think we're good to go on a few more projects if we just get going. So now I'm kind of taking a shot in the dark here. That's like where the mayor lives, or the mayor's office or whatever. So now I know where I'm at. This is going to come right up on the back of our small lot next to Mom's house. Oh no, it's not. It's the next street over. There's a little shop right here that just opened up this year. 20 baht chilled coffee. So it kind of went full circle. I was thinking that little path come out in this lot, but that's a different route. It comes out in this lot here. This is a lot that Sumpit bought, I don't know, years ago. It's pretty small, not much you can do with it, but it's ours. And here we are back at Mom's house. So we're good to go on the well whenever we want to. But I think first things first, I think I want to get that sala in there so we got a place to get out of the sun when we're out there working on projects. But yeah, let's take a look at what we got at the property today. So as I mentioned in the video a couple days ago, this gray rock, where they put it down too thick, it was very, very slippery on the bike. It's very hard to control the bike. Felt it was very dangerous. So I went and asked Tractor Man to come back over here and skim the top off these thick parts so it wasn't so dangerous. He came over here and stripped it clear down to dirt and windrowed the shit down the side of the road. Took rock from here and put it down there where it was already packed, and there was nothing wrong with it. Then he went and re-graded the rice road for some reason I have no idea, because there was nothing wrong with it. I got tired of talking about it. So I went and bought it's up here in the trees now, but went and bought a shovel and a pair of gloves, and you can see my scoop marks. I just hand shoveled all this up here. I'm tired now, so we're gonna stop. I'm gonna end up hand shoveling this whole damn thing back in here because I'm done. I'm not gonna have them do it wrong again. Okay, so as you can see, step back here. All right, so as you can see, we've got power lines run here to our new power pole, down into here. Right now they're just hooked to this shut off. When I get the sala in, I'll be able to just tap 2 wires into here, come out the bottom here somewhere, up across to the sala, and we'll have power out here. I'll probably put an outlet in here too, just in case we ever need something here on the pole, but I'll probably put an outlet here and then one in the sala with a light. PEA, which is the Provincial Electrical Authority, put the meter in yesterday. This guy did not have this done yet, so we had these live wires hanging on the fence down here till he got out here and tied in this box. But so that was a little scary to have that for a while. As you can see, they're harvesting the cassava. I have no idea who these people are, who lined them up, or what happened, but it's getting cleared out today, so that's a good thing. I think they take most of the stick and the root. I don't know what they do with the tops, if they take those or they leave them here, or what the story is, but yeah, it's getting cleared out. You can see right over there my wellhead sticking up. So we'll be able to get a well in there. We got power on the pole there now, so we can run power over to the well. But with the cassava out, we can also, and the road's done, we can also get started on our walls around the outside if we can find someone to make walls for us. But I think the first thing I want to do is get a sala in here, so we got a place to get out of the sun when we're working out here. So I think that's going to be the next project, is to get that sala done. We'll work on that next week. And in the meantime, we'll work on finding somebody to get started on a wall. We do need to get some grass on these banks around here to keep this from washing out. One of the guys, I believe it's Life in Thailand, he said they planted lemongrass on these banks and it worked real well. So I think we might talk about that. Maybe we'll do the same thing, get lemongrass going on here because it grows easy and quick and has a good root base. Plus you can eat it. Our power meter, I don't know if you can see that pair of poles way down there, but the far pole is where our meter's at. And all these poles and lines down through are the ones we put in last year. You can see that video in the playlist. So those are the updates for today. So thanks for joining us at Paradise in Thailand.